All right, I got an article for you guys, and you can read the title. Terrence Bud Crawford fans are crying over Errol Spence having a potential fight with Fondora. This is nothing but another tentacle of PBC. They have boxing writers, they have content creators, they got people placed everywhere. Al Heyman is from the entertainment world, so he's very familiar with the art of smoke screening, trying to control the narrative with propaganda. I've told you guys this before. Now, I'm not going to get into this article because just looking at the title, you can tell it's a bunch of haterade. You can tell that he's an aerosexual himself, and you can tell it's just propaganda at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? This is a fanboy writing an article, and my man Keith put it together quite nicely. You know what I'm saying? His response to this article is everything that I would have said. Matter of fact, I don't even think I could have said it better than what he wrote right here, because he summed it all up right here. The hate that y'all got for this man makes no sense. And it's people like this Chris Williams or whatever. This is one thing that I noticed. You already know, if you come on my channel, white hero worshiping, I'm going to call you out. If you come on my channel with that Mexican pride stuff, you know I'm going to call you out. And this is no different. Whenever you looking at somebody who's hating on Terrence Crawford, 99.9% of the time, they ass is always black. Something I will never understand. We still don't understand how to play group sports. They don't look at us as separate. They group all of us together. But you don't understand that. Terrence Crawford represents you, me, and all of us, whether you like it or not. And he's a very good example. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing that I don't get. You guys champion the clowns, okay? You champion the chain choker wearers. You know what I'm saying? You champion this sissy stuff. But when it comes to somebody who carries himself like a man, takes care of his family, and speaks like a man, and carries himself well, that's respected by people from all races and color, you guys don't like him. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what? That's some typical ninja shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even hold you up. You know, but this is what I will say. While people like this Chris Williams is so concerned about what he thinks Terrence Crawford fans is crying about, and let's speak on that right there. The truth is, there's no such thing as a Terrence Crawford fan to me. Terrence Crawford fans consist of raw boxing fans. It's people who like boxing. And if you like boxing, you're automatically going to like Terrence Crawford. How could you not if you are a fan of boxing? Now, if you're a fan of man, then you like my man Chris over here. You know what I'm saying? But people who are real boxing fans are fans of him. So when you say Terrence Crawford fans, what you're really saying is true hardcore boxing fans. You know, but I'm going to digress on that. The truth is, you don't need to be worried about if we're crying or concerned about a Fondora fight, because we're not, okay? If you want to know what's on our mind, we're thinking about the rematch. Why is it not on your mind? How come you don't want to see it? How come you write an article about what you feel Terrence Crawford fans is feeling about him getting a shot with Fondora, but you're not writing about the fact that Errol Spence is totally ignoring the rematch? And it makes no sense, because you guys made up all the excuses in the world for him. He had a broken rib. It's his alcoholism. He got flung from a car. He didn't have a tune-up. He looked sick. He was drinking during the he looked high during the walkout. He got brain damage. Y'all created all these excuses to try to discredit Bud. Now Errol Spence has had the time to relax, enjoy his money, enjoy his family, heal up, train, all that in the third. And the first time we hear from him is when he pop up and want to cut in front of Bud. How about that rematch? That's what we're on. We don't give a shit about no Fondora fight, okay, at all. But since Errol Spence has made us aware that he's healed and he's ready to fight, then why are we not talking about a rematch? Especially since there were so many excuses for the reason that he lost and the reason why Bud beat his ass. I would think, as a Errol Spence fan, you would want him to revisit that. But you guys are not even concerned with that at the end of the day. And I'm asking, why? Maybe because you know he never could beat him. That's why you ain't see the fight in the first place. But articles like these, once again, it's just straight bullshit. And this is why people enter this sport so confused. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to believe. Because at the end of the day, all y'all be lying from high profile to low profile because y'all either getting a red envelope, you either a hater yourself, you paid for, or whatever the case is. But the bottom line is we give a fuck about Fondora. Okay? Nothing against Fondora, but we would take that rematch over a Fondora fight any day. And I would think you being an Errol Spence fan, you would want the same. Now tell me, since you had all those excuses why Errol Spence lost, why are you not on the same page as a Terrence Crawford fan? Because trust me, we're not sweating no fight with no Fondora. But one thing that I will say, for a group of people who always try to put this man down because of his resume, every time he tries to get a fight that's going to elevate his resume, y'all coming up with excuses why he can't get it or why he shouldn't get it. Just like you did when he tried to fight him originally. Man goes for Canelo. The man went for Errol. You know what I'm saying? The man's trying to do what he does. And when he's this high up, why do y'all want him to take a pay cut? Why do y'all want to push him back down to sub-level and act like he's not worth calling shots and doing what he needs to do in the boxing game? That's what I want to know. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.